working in the police force.
All right.
Not just the police band.
All right. Anything you want to expand on that? Expand on that in terms of the community engagements, especially with the band?
Well, the response of the people and the band, as he said before, music, it catches people. Yes. No, if once you start something, the smallest child will start moving, right? And what I would have seen is, based on where we go and play, right? Sometimes the pop-up concert and so forth, we begin to interact. Yes, persons will come. How could we get in the band? How could we get the band to come? We have a situation with children in the school and so forth. So we have, from probably one outing, it gives birth to us expanding even deeper into the community. And even sometimes, we build such a good relationship that the family, well, the band is family. Yes, that's how we are. We really need it, So we have that aspect to just cause people to gravitate to us, right? So, and then sometimes we crack case, crime, and so forth because people get being there people get confidence in us, because sometimes people are going through a lot. No if but paths, but they looking for the right source, yes, to vent, and it happens. Sometimes they have a situation and they need counseling, some divine intervention, yes. The band, we are a bit equipped. We have some pastors too, so I'm one of them. Yes.
All right.
So we just share what we have. We're here to serve, basically, right? And it's not just probably one area. Yes, they see the music is our main thing, but whatsoever other area that the community have a need for, once we could, we deliver it. And as I said, that we at present we have adopted Wesley College. Right?
All right.
That school, well, our schools have its issues, its challenges. Yep, and we're trying our best to see how we can go in, talk to students, come to see how we can help the less fortunate and so forth. It's a challenge. Yep, I know what it's like. When I was going to school, I went barefooted. I went to the Jola. Children these days ain't gonna go with that. They ain't have, they gonna stay home,
Well, how has these school engagements been for the RGP of the band? How are these school engagements from the different schools you're going around and associating with the youngsters and getting their feedback and the love for the music and even the conversation that may develop, the friendship that develops with the police band? How has that been for the band thus far?
Well, I would say good, because we have, apart from just going into the band going, right? Well, it's still the band because they have to write to the commissioner to get us to go with the Ministry of Culture.
Okay.
Right? So some of these students would have played alongside us Independence Parade. Yes, we had the cadet corps. Some of them came in and played alongside with us.
Yeah.
Yes, so we try to grab them because we realize we have to hold them, keep them, nurture, mentor, right? And see how we could shape the future. So it is beneficial. If you have a son, you're glad to see your son 58 Independence Day, it's only 150 go have, you see your son marching. Maybe he can't play all the notes, but he's playing, yes?
Yeah.
So it is, in my mind, an excellent initiative, and I'm seeing fruits from it. Is just continuation, right? And they see the thing with music now, you will not just go here today and get up there. It is a gradual something, right? So then by the time we leave, we have to ensure that we have someone to just take and to run with, because as I said, we're the best band in the land.
Yeah, it establishes a discipline also for youngsters.
Excellent.
The discipline part comes a whole lot with that.
Right.
And
the drills, right? Even what music entails itself, because to start to play them long notes and them, whole day, and learning to write it and all them things. It's really a discipline. It's reshape your mind. That's what the music does.
How has music helped you as an individual? If both of you could highlight that for me. How has it helped you develop yourself as an individual?
All right, one, I think I had a little temper.
I think you had a little temper.
Yeah, I had. In my family, there's quite a few persons that stutters. That's the one. Actually, when I started practicing the wind instrument, I started stammering.
Okay.
Then I had to realize what is taking place, and then I was able to overcome it. Yeah, but it has helped me a great deal, and one of the ways is that the discipline that he gave me, right, the focus that he gave me, right, this confidence that he gave me, because to stand to play an instrument, you need that confidence, the boldness, right? And then what really makes me happy in it is that what I would have taken, I'm able to give back and to see fruits. Yes, and like I just tell any student I have, you're supposed to be better than me. If you're not better than me, there's no good.
Yeah.
Yes, and I wouldn't see you coming up and try to push you down. No. I bring you up, and the person that you will mentor has to be better than you. So we have continuation and we see productivity. Yes, so that's the area in which music has really helped me.
All right, let's hear from you.
Music has helped me in many, many ways. But I won't list all because
we might be here all morning.
Just had to cut
2 days. But I will say that I grew up in the Dabo Riverwood community.
Yeah.
I'm a Dabo man, so to speak.
Yeah. Well, I'm a Riverwood man.
All right, so
Make it even worse, better though.
at that time, and we know I used to go on in Dabo and Riverwood. I won't say a lot, but it was a challenging environment to grow up in because you had so much distraction. But I started learning music in primary school. I was about to go to secondary school in Salvation Army.
Okay.
And what I found myself doing, me and my brother, we used to actually be going every day after school to Salvation to practice music. And then we started going down in the pasture, Queen's Park. I had no stadium at the time, Queen's Park. And every night, about 7, we go and practice for about 2-3 hours. And that discipline just stayed with us. When all young fellows was liming, smoking, drinking, having fun, we go religiously every night and practice. And that discipline was instilled in us. Even growing up as young men, certain things we just don't do. Certain because of the discipline. When we say we're going to do something, we're going to go and perform at the church, we go. We make sure we find time and go. And even as a fully grown adult now, I can tell you that I can get up religiously every morning, 4:30. Whether I go to bed 11, 12 or 1. Because that discipline was instilled in me in getting things done, working towards what you want. And even to this day, I get up some 4:30 and some I get up and I still want to practice. But
and you put all of that on in terms of the music, instilling that in you.
Yes. You're still disciplined. And also, the type of music you listen to plays a part in your development as an individual.
So true.
Because you listen to a song, the words in the song, you may not be conscious of it, but it's getting into your head. You might find yourself saying something or singing something that's inappropriate, in the wrong place. But the positive words in positive songs, you'll find yourself saying, well, I could do that, and I will do that. It really helps you a lot.
All right. We drew for a break. Let's take a break, come back in a moment. And of course, I'm seeing the phones are going already, which means there are listeners and viewers out there who probably want to chime in. We'll get to you folks shortly. Let's take that break. When we come back, we have much more for you folks. Stay with us. Don't touch your dial.
Got something to share?
Call us at 440-1252.
WhatsApp 405-3052 or 407-8458.
Or email gbnnews@gbn.gd.
GBN News, first, accurate, voted #1.
Rock the box, we say, yeah. GBN, we say, arts and culture living, yeah. Rock the box, we say, I'm telling you, rock the box, rock the box, rock the box, we say. I'm telling you, rock the box, rock the box, rock the box, we say. We'll be jamming here on a Thursday. It's a
GBN Television News at 7, a pulse on all things Grenadian. Look out for our new features through expanded synergies with our media partners in Barbados, St. Lucia, Jamaica, Trinidad, and beyond. Capturing the latest in news, sports, weather, and entertainment. Credible, informative. Thank you for making us #1. News at 7, live, Monday to Friday on GBN Television, Channel 7 and 11. K105.5 and 105.9, Hot 98.5 and 98.7. GBN Television Facebook page and YouTube channel, and www.gbn.gd. GBN, with you anywhere and everywhere.
My name is Pianki Toussaint. I am a proud representative of the Maggie brand and by extension Bryden and Miners. And I'm here to tell you that we are very excited to be once again the title sponsor of the GBN Maggie King of the Grill. This is an event that we have partnered with for well over a decade. It's a family fun environment. It's a great way to taste the culinary exploits of some of Grenada's finest chefs. And I'm telling you, if you're not there, you're missing out on something grand, right? This is something that our brand, Maggie, a household name, your culinary partner, is very, very happy to be a part of. And you'll get to see some exciting, not just see, but also taste some delicious and exciting things from us on that day as well. So we are looking forward to having you at the GBN Maggie King of the Grill. See you there.
Get ready, Grenada. The Maggie King of the Grill is back and bigger than ever. On Saturday, June 7th, Monroe's playing field transforms into the ultimate battleground for grill masters. Think you got what it takes? Then fire up those grills and show your skills. Registration closes Friday, April the 11th. So don't miss your chance to compete for that sizzling prize and bragging rights. It's food, fun, and flavor, all powered by Maggie. To register, call 407-8458. Maggie King of the Grill, where flavor rules. See you there.
Welcome back to our listeners. Welcome back, viewers. Those of you via social media platforms, Facebook page, YouTube channels. Good morning once again. Welcome back. Welcome back, officers. In this segment, of course, I'm seeing the phones are going, which means there are folks who want to chime in on the program. We will certainly get to them shortly. The future goals, future projects for the RGP Royal Grenada Police Force Band. Tell us a wee bit about that. What are we expecting the future lies for the RGP, the Royal Grenada Police Force Band?
Well, one of the projects we have going on right now presently is teaching people to play a musical instrument. And if you could play, you could come in and enhance your skill. We have this program going in on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 5. We have somebody there every day who deals with that.
Okay.
Intention is to, well, as you may know, music in Grenada, we have quite a few musicians. We have a lot in the church. But apart from that, say the brass musician, very, very limited. Mm-hmm. And it's so limited that I normally do 3 calypso tents every carnival season, because there's no other trumpeters who play for the tents. I would prefer to do 1.
Yeah.
But you have to give back to the culture, so I do about 3 of them. So the intention was to get people to learn music, play a musical instrument, learn to read music. We had to stress on that point, reading music. That international language that everybody speaks is reading music. And the Chinese, they write different, the French write different, speak different, but music, once you see a note, its value remains the same everywhere you go. It looks the same everywhere.
So it goes across the languages.
Exactly. So it's an international language. I can live here and go in the Madagascar Islands and pick up a music score, read it and play the music just how they have it written.
Yeah.
There's no difference, right? So that's one thing we really want to stress on, get musicians in the country to start to read music. We also would like them to join us and perform with the police band on parades and other engagement. It's all part of community policing, but still, we love musicians. We want to share what we have with people, with the general population who is interested, and get them involved. We want to form a community of musicians that could supply the country, because right now on the police band cannot supply all the musical needs for the country. And that's why you have all bands. And what we do is the marching band. Only one band does that, and that's the police band. It would be nice to have every school have their own band. That'll be a beautiful thing. I hope I'll live to see that come true.
I mean, we've been seeing most of the schools having their own marching band.
Marching band drums, but
the drum, but we would accompany with the music, the brass and so forth.
Yeah, the Cadet Corps is showing great interest in doing that, and we trying to assist them as much as possible as we can. But we really want to engage the community. Come to the police band. That's a project we do. Come to the police band and learn music. walk the instrument, develop an instrument, and let's have play music together. Yeah, we all for that.
All right.
So if you're listening out there, and here or you have heard our initiative, and you have an instrument, right? You don't have somebody to play it and you want to donate. Yes, you can just contact us at the police band, drop it off. We'll ensure that somebody who really wants to play gets that instrument, right? And also one of the future programs that we have that we're really trying to get off stream is a program at the Father Madigan home.
Okay.
Right? It's mainly boys, troubled boys. The history of that home is not good, and that's before time they just the ratio used to be like 98% of them would have ended up in prison. But we're really trying to curb that situation. I've seen some excellent potential in there, and they are our children. It's not just my child or your neighbor's child, right? I believe we got to really come back to that place whereby the community bring up a child. Yes, and that's a program we really want to get on stream. And yes, we will need some instruments again to really assist them. So you're all there and you think you can assist. Yes, it's not hard. 440-3611. That's our contact number at the police band. Yes, or you go up email or on our Facebook page. Yes, contact us. And I believe most of you already know our band, man.
Yeah.
All right. So just contact us, and if you have something you want to donate, you want to give, yes, to see the upbringing of an individual, yes, we will really appreciate that.
All right. 435-2041, that's the number. You could call us both ways, via WhatsApp, or you could call us directly, 435-2048. Of course, if you want to have a conversation together with the officers this morning as relates to our conversation, feel free to do so. We have our first caller. Caller, you're live. Good morning. Caller, good morning. You're live.
Yeah, I remember the police band is 16 and the 17 in the gardens. They play in the gardens on a Sunday, every other Sunday. I think it will be in the gardens every time. With the police band, a DJ, and a steel band. In the gardens. So I think every Sunday it's up and on, you know.
All right.
And the police band playing in the fire station and thing in the fire station or party hall. Come to be a long time they have Christmas dance in the fire station and thing, whatnot and thing, you know. So a nice time. What part of the class you playing in the band or play with the Clarkson? I think the Clarkson the man who upgraded Trinidad. I think with the music wise in the case too, you know. And I think he play a great part in the police band too, with the music. We're having home right now. We love relaxing and doing nothing but to bring more still in our area and teach people music. And when he died, we turned him. You know?
All right, caller. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. I guess the caller is reminiscing on some back then, events that the band is partaking in and so forth. We do have another caller. Caller, you're live. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning. Good morning. Caller, you have a device a little bit too loud in the background. I guess it's distracting a wee bit. Have it turned off, please.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, good morning to everyone, and good morning to the police.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Yeah, I just want to congratulate the police who are doing a very good job. You know, I does be impressed when I hear the playing. You know, and they have great skills. You know, so if they can. And one thing I heard one of the police, one of your guests said, he like to pass on what he have to the students, and he does feel happy when he see the students doing better than him. That is very good, because I does do construction work, and I does build, and when I see a worker come as a helper, he don't supposed to live like a helper. He's supposed to live as a tradesman. You know, so what the police said this morning, I was very impressed with what he said. The students are supposed to be better, you know. So continue doing all your good work, and I will continue praying for all you. Thank you.
Thank you, caller. Appreciate your contribution for a whole lot. I guess that what the caller mentioned actually did says a whole lot there. Yep. 435-2041. We have approximately 10 more minutes before we take a wrap for today's, of course, program. And we see someone is making a contribution here via WhatsApp. Someone is saying, I guess someone is up, no matter how much they have in the band, I guess they say how many players per se, in the band is the best band in the world by extension. So I guess you get it. We do have another caller via WhatsApp. Good morning, you're live. Good morning.
Yes, pleasant good morning, and I just want to congratulate the police officer, and I even support the caller that spoke about the officer that said he would like to see his other people at the train be better than him, and which is very, very good. But I want to send a call this morning across the nation for the honor and glory of the Lord. Grenada, we need to turn around to the Lord this morning. God is speaking, and God is warning us. He tells us he does not destroy a people without a warning. And we need to repent, Grenada, and turn to the Lord. What we are doing is not pleasing to God. The reveling, the drunkenness, the lawlessness. God is not pleased with us. The Bible says, just as it was in the days of Noah, Sodom and Gomorrah, God destroyed them because of the wickedness of the lands. And God is not going to spare us if we don't repent. We need to return back to God as a people, not religion, but righteousness. He tells us righteousness exalts a nation. Sin is a reproach to any people. We need to repent and come back to God as a people. And may God bless every one of us and help us to turn to God this morning. When I heard that thunder this 3 o'clock this morning, it's like
I'm going to give you another 10 seconds to take a wrap, please, caller. Okay?
You. Have a blessed day. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We do have another caller. We lost that caller there. 435-2041. 435-2041. Of course, we're talking music this morning, the RGPF Police Band. And if you do have you want to contribute to today's program, maybe ask the officers a question or two as it relates to music. I'm sure they would love to answer you something related to music that you may have some concern about. Feel free to do so. Let's go back to the phone line. Caller, you're live. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning to you.
I would like to
caller, please lower the radio or the television in the background, please. I beg of you.
Turn it down.
Turn it down a wee bit. You ready for me, caller? Let's go.
Yes, I'd like to find out, you say you're teaching music. I want to know if anybody could just walk in.
Well, you did mention that anyone could walk in once you have a keen interest.
Okay, so we have
where that will be?
At the police band house. Okay, so we have a program, right?
Yeah.
So it's in the afternoon, right? From Tuesdays and Thursdays. That's
right.
for persons like somebody who probably walk in or so. Right?
Yeah.
Want to come in, so they'll come in the evening time?
Yeah.
At 5, yes?
Right.
Okay, but otherwise, if it's a young person who wants to join the police band, right?
Yeah.
Well, we're almost wrapping up the recruitment process, but if they can come by probably tomorrow or today to get a form or so that they can be interviewed.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, caller. Thank you so much. We do have just about 5 more minutes left on the program this morning. 435-2041. We do have another caller. Caller, you're live. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning to you.
It's good to hear the police band. I remember the days when the police band would be playing on the Esplanade behind the fort in the Botanical Gardens. But I think that is a thing of the past. But I think that is something that we should look at. They should look at it. Also, I would like to ask the officers and the police band, is there a new policy of the police band participating in religious activities? Because what I'm saying that I recall the police band being all situations, whether it's Palm Sunday or whatever, processions, but I recognize this year they were absent from the Palm Sunday service, so I don't know what is the decision. Is it a new policy, or just the band was indisposed at the time? Have a good one.
Thank you. Thank you, caller. You want to respond to the caller in relation to the question?
First of all, the Esplanade Mall, we still do perform at the Esplanade Mall around Christmas time, but we perform from 2 o'clock to 4. All right, that's around Christmas. In terms of Palm Sunday, we perform with the churches all the time. However, you must apply to the Commissioner of Police to get the police band to perform for any engagement. Yeah. This year, the church probably didn't apply, I guess most likely, but we normally perform. It's not a policy we don't play for church. We do, play, but it's just that you have to apply. And if you don't apply, we cannot come out on our own and just perform like that. And you must apply within a certain amount of time. Give us time to get the music ready, rehearse it, and get ourselves composed to give you a high quality standard of music. That's what happened.
Okay, we do have another caller. Caller, you're live. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to you, sir.
I want to congratulate these few policemen that are showing so much great interest in the people. I have never heard or seen or witnessed men like them yet, so congratulate to them. Now, to me, policing of men who have joined the police seems to think that they have the edge over other people and trying to dehumanize them. But these seem to want to see people grow, and that's a very good sign. I hope this atmosphere is now carried throughout the force and not, to me, these young people that are talking, these people seem to be not young, so much young people, not youth. They seem to aged intelligently and not physically. Anyhow, thank you very much. Continue the good work.
Thank you, caller. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Officers, anything in closing before we take a wrap this morning?
Oh, just one thing. In terms of the band, and you're probably thinking of how can I get the band to play at a function, right? The band is the national band, yes, the Royal Grenada Police Force Band is a government band, right? The Commissioner of Police is in charge of us. So anything you want the band to do, it must channel through the Office of the Commissioner of Police. He sanctions it, and then we can work to execute.
Okay. Anything in closing?
I would like to say that the public need to remember that the police band consists of police officers. So in your community, don't regard them as trumpet police. They are police officers and quality musicians. So feel free to engage them, not just on musical matters, but you need some advice in the community. You can just knock the officer and say, "Officer, I need some advice." And I'm 100% sure that you will get some good advice and they will cooperate with you, right? That's what we do in the police band. Not just music, but you can come to us on other topics also concerning police.
Okay, great. Officers, I want to thank you once again for being on the program this morning. Of course, I hope the recruitment drive, you said, is almost wrapping up, but there's still the option of someone, probably someone is hearing about this for the first time this morning. Of course, they wouldn't be turned away. No. They wouldn't be turned away. So if you have an interest out there, you're probably listening to this morning and you say, hey, I want to learn music. I want to be part of the police force band. The option is open for you to do so. And as you mentioned in the community engagements, it's not always just come and play the music. Yeah, don't think as the officer mentioned, don't think of them as just being a trumpet police. They are more than that. They're willing to have other conversations with you, of course, to make life better for everyone. Yes. And as you said, music heals the soul a whole lot. So once again, thank you very much for being on the program this morning. Interesting conversation. Hope to have you back once again. Probably come back and tell us the success of the band in terms of the recruitment drive and so forth. Once that is possible, I will certainly love to hear that from you.
Nice. All right. Thank you for having
me. Hey folks, that's where we take a wrap for this edition of To The Point for today. Thanks all who contributed towards today's program. You called in, you sat at home, you listened. Thank you very much. Join us again tomorrow for another edition. That's where we say goodbye.